Life is just better with you. You bring out my inner 5-year-old, and you help me re-see the wonders of the everyday world.
I love how playful and silly you are with me. It is the kind of genuine silliness where strong or important emotions are still taken seriously. I will always think you are beautiful, in more ways than one. As long as I am still able to move, somehow, I'm going to keep chasing your butt. I am so excited to spend my life with you and to find out what love and mischief we are going to get up to.
I'll be home to you, home to you.
It's often said that you don't judge a book by its cover. However, if Tess and Sean were on the cover of a magazine, you would pick it up and you would read it. You judge people by the characters in their life, and all of you have quite a bit of character.
I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me.
It is such a deep joy to look out into this room and see so many faces of people who have made us who we are today. Thank you for being here. It really just means so much. This has been so much fun. We're just getting started.
I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me.
Tess and Sean's journey began March 13th, 2017 in New Orleans, which is ironic since both of them had been living in Berkeley, California, and working at UC Berkeley and Lawrence Berkeley National Lab for the last 5 years.
So Sean and I met at the Monday vendor reception, which is usually a fairly boring event, but I had 2 drink tickets. And so I got my 2 cups of wine and I spotted my lab mate. And so I went over there and there was this, nice looking gentleman. I think one of the first things he asked me is, whose cup of wine are you holding? And I said, they're both mine.
You got me thirsty for another cup of wine.
In my mind, I'm sure I went to other talks and did other things in the conference, but I mostly remember it as a whirlwind of us finding excuses to meet up and do things in New Orleans throughout the week, and then me flying off back to Berkeley.
After the conference, Sean and Tess grabbed coffee at the LBL cafeteria several times, even though neither drank coffee. This went on long enough that one of Sean's co-workers began referring to Tess as the cafeteria coffee girl.
When Sean met Tess, he sent an email that was, no kidding, like 4,000 words long to me. And so I knew right from the get-go that Tess was something special and that Sean was very excited.
Snow-covered streets, something's buried underneath.
All right, let's see what he wrote this time. Very efficient. Don't worry, much mischief can happen later, with or without ladybugs. There are a lot of ladybugs. Well, the ladybugs, apparently, he thinks one of them stole his blue pen.
When the email went out in the morning of we're going into lockdown, and Tess cleared her schedule, called all the different outlets within something like a 50-mile radius to find what ended up being the last remaining squat rack in that part of the Bay Area. I joke that was the moment when I knew that, okay, I love her. This is the right one for me. In the same way that I think Tess just intuitively knew the importance of a squat rack for Sean, I knew the importance of bunnies for Tess.
And then Sean's like, I found these rabbits on Craigslist, and they're these little beige puffballs with little black noses and little tufts for ears. And I'm like, oh my God, I am in love.
And, it was love at first fluff.
From intercontinental adventures to intellectual discussions, Sean and Tess are a perfect fit for each other. Tess, in truth, you've been a member of the Lubner Lab for a while, but now you're officially stuck.
And then during lockdown, one of her collaborators, one of her colleagues at MIT said, Tess, there's a search for faculty. You need to apply.
And eventually got some offers, and Sean got some interviews, but did not get offers.
And so we were faced with this decision of, okay, we can stay comfortably at Berkeley, where I just keep my job, or we jump across the country. We don't know exactly what my long-term job is. It was pretty clear that if I was with her, I was going to be happy.
The experience of falling in love is altogether reminiscent of what in quantum physics is known as entanglement. In the microscopic realm, once two particles experience a shared state, they are no longer separate entities, but exist as one. This remains true even when they are separated by great distance. The falling part of falling in love process requires a falling away of many individual boundaries. As the two people merge significant parts of themselves, the coupling moves the two individuals into an entangled sense of oneness.
You make me feel understood. And there are a few things that have been as meaningful in my life as feeling truly understood by another person. Our relationship, our world, feels safe, fun, thoughtful, and warm.
I promise that I'm going to make mistakes, but that I will always try to make amends. And I promise that home will always be a safe place. And you can always tell me how you're feeling, and I will listen.
I promise to always be as patient, kind, and loving as I can be. I hope that we may continue to share experiences and make new memories together for however much time we have left.
I am here now and forever. I am your Tess, and I love you so much.
I want you to take that one last deep breath as single people.
You already proved yourself by moving with Tess to Mass, showing your love for her, her career, and her sass. You are patient, supportive, silly and kind, sweet, nurturing, the best Tess could find. With you and Tess, it's hard to say who's the better catch, but that is why you two are such a wonderful match. Now let's all raise our glasses, and with a toast we will foster the happiest of marriages to you, and live long and prosper.
It is my honor to officially pronounce that you are husband and wife.
We can make
the time. Live now. Make now always the most precious time. Now will never come again.
We did it.
Yes to everything that you just said.
Same. Could I get a tissue?